So in the terminal, we will build a Flutter project on desktop. So cd OneDrive cd desktop Flutter create. Our project name will be furniture, and I think furniture will be yes, uh, furniture YouTube. Okay, so this will be our project name. We will route to furniture YouTube and Flutter run. Project has been created, so this is the UI at first when we run the application. And now since we have to create the UI like this, okay, so for this for login page we have to create the UI like this. So for this what we need is image, then this text field, and this elevated button, and then this image. Okay, so at first what we will do is, so let me I think so let me do the process. So at first, since we need the image, so we'll create the folder of assets. Okay, assets, and in the assets we will need icons and images. And in the .yml file, here we have assets to access the image. Okay, so yeah, here. So if we don't create the this assets folder, either we have to give the path of image individually, or we can just do like this assets slash images slash, and in this way we can access the image that are present inside the folder. Okay, assets assets slash icons slash. Okay, so let us just cancel this file. It will be updated. Now what I will do is, at first I will simply write the basic code, and we will optimize the code, or will shorten the code. Okay, and let us just I think we don't need this. Yeah, let us just remove this. Okay, and let me just maximize the screen. Okay, this one is fine. Now what we will do is create the folder in here. Okay, so we need a model, then views. So in the and another is course. Course, in the course what we will need is primary and cons, and again another folder widgets, and I think theme, and routes. Yeah, I think this is much. And in the views, at first we will have sorry auth. Sorry for the disturbance of dog barking. See, it has been noisy here. And home. Okay, so in auth we have login page dot. I think we can simply write login, yeah, login page dot, and sign up page dot, and so here we can write stateless, that is, sorry, and it will be login page, and scaffold, so body, and it will be column, and children, and we will use the padding. Okay, so here I think for the column. So this option has been created since I click Control and dot. Okay, so this is shown when I click Control and dot. I think in the UI at first here we have image, and then this container. You can see the container that is slightly cornered at top left and top right. Okay, so then image dot asset slash images slash for now abc dot png. Okay, and I think let us just keep 150 and with be let it be 300. Okay, and sorry fit be box fit dot cover. So now it is, and since we have the container. Okay, so container, so let us just have container height, let it be I think 350. Okay, and with be double dot infinity, and in the decoration box decoration, since we have the rounded corner. Okay, so border radius border radius dot only, and in the top left radius dot circular 10.0. Okay, so now here what we have is for the top right, same radius dot circular 10.0. Now here we have as it is. So after this box decoration, and we will use the color. So in the color dot, let use some uh, green yellow color so it can be seen. Okay, it for now. Okay, console terminal. Now after this I think it may be slightly okay, this is good. Now in the container, inside the container we have this data. Okay? So after this we have to use child pack widget. So in the child we will have column children, and at first in the center we have this login. So for this we have to use main axis alignment, main axis alignment, same in center, and we will use the spacing of 10.0, since previously in the old version we used to use size box, but nowadays we use spacing. Okay, in the latest version of Flutter, and we have this login text login in the style. What we will use is text style color colors dot black, and font size will be I think 25, and font weight I think it is font weight. Yeah, font weight font weight dot sorry w600 it is. So now this is the style for text, and after this we have this two text field. Okay, so for this we need the this state management to be stateful, so we can have sorry text controller. So convert to stateful, and here we will use final. uh, Here we have email and password. Okay, so email controller text editing. At first we will use this code, and later on I will just sort or optimize this code. Okay, or we will not use this code. uh, Password for now it is basic code. Okay, is equal to text editing control. Here the widget are used multiple times, so it is not best case, so we have to dispose it so that the memory isn't cached. Email controller dot dispose, and password controller dot dispose. Okay, now after this what we have to do is we have login text, and we have to this text field. So for this we will have text field. Yeah, text field in the controller we have email controller, and in the this is the email, sorry, this is the label text. Okay, if we click on this text field, the this text will be moved towards upward. Okay, so and if we want to show the text at first here beginning and the text to be removed, then we have to use hint text. Okay, so currently we will use label text, sorry, decoration input decoration, and here we use I think sorry label, yeah, label text. Label text will be email address, and in the border I think border, yes, outline input border. Okay, and border radius dot circular, let it be 10.0. So this is the UI for the border that will be shown when we open the application, and when we try to type anything in this border, sorry, in this text field, we change the color of border to be border side. I think border side will be same as it. Yeah, border dot all color will be colors dot black. I think border side, that may be the cause. Border side, yeah, colors dot black. Okay, so after this This is the decoration for it. Now it will be for focused border, okay? And for focused border, the color will be let it be purple. And after this, we will have same these features for our password controller. Password controller password. Okay, so this is the UI. And now we will use this icon later on. Okay, so here we have this checkbox text and again this text. So for this we will use inside the column. Here what we will have is row and children and checkbox. Sorry, value. For now it is true. Value, we will pass the value and just let it be now. And in the text we will have remember me. Remember me. And we will use this again inside the column. Okay, sorry for this. We have it with row and just pass this text here. Now inside this text forgot password, and here we have the blue color. Okay, so style text style colors dot blue, and font size be 16, and font weight let it be font weight dot w maybe 500. Okay, so let it be, and we have underline here. Okay, so you can just pass it. For now I will not pass it forget password, or if you want to pass the forget password, I think it here is decoration text decoration dot underline. Okay, so after this we have now we have elevated button. So this is for the row. Okay, this is for the row. Now we will have elevated button here on pressed, leave as it is, and text, login, and okay, I think we have missed comma. Yes, comma, and here we have to decorate the elevated button. Okay, so in the style elevated button dot style from yes, and here we have to give this background color, background color colors dot blue, and so let it be now light blue. Yeah, this one. After this we will have foreground color, that is the text color. Okay, colors dot black, let it be. And after we will have this the border radius, so the side of this border will be rounded, and I think it is in the shape. Okay, yeah, shape, and rounded rectangle border, yeah, this one 10.0. Okay, so and now what we will have is fix the size of elevated button. So size, at first we have to give width and then height. So this is the size, and later on what we have here is or. So after this we will use text login, sorry, or, and we will use, I think we have here, remember, yeah, this same text style, sorry, same text style in here. Okay, so text style. Now remove this decoration part, we don't need it, and I think here it need to be 20, and text style it is done. Now here we have this three icons. Okay, so at first we will create the circle avatar. Okay, so for this I think we can do it by simply doing, either we can do it by like using this way. Okay, sorry, radius 25, and background colors dot red. So currently this will be in the column form. Okay, but we need it to be in row form, that is in the horizontal form. So if I do like this, and this it will be in the horizontal, that is vertical form, that is in vertical form, but I have to wrap it inside the row. Okay, row, and inside the row just pass like this. So here we can see the widget is been repeated multiple times. So instead of doing like this, what we can do is simply remove this, and what we can do is list dot generate, the length will be 3, and in the generator, so here you can see generate length int and global. So index circle avatar, and it will be, I think, yeah, background color, uh, colors dot blue. Okay, and radius will be, let it be 25 for now. So this has been created, and after this we have no account and create account. Okay, so for this what we can do is, since here in the, I think row will be fine for it. Inside of row, row, and since the text are in the middle. Okay, so when we use column, here, sorry, so here it, since it is in the column, for this login text it has to be in main axis alignment dot center, but for the row it has to be in cross axis alignment dot center. Okay, sorry, main axis alignment dot center it has to be in, sorry, main axis alignment main dot center. So, and children, now text, what is it, no account. So no account, and again text, create, I think sign up is fine, sign up. And in the style, I think we have previously, yeah, this one is fine. I think we just can pass this, remove this decoration. Yeah, now, yeah, we have finished this. Now let us just place this in a login page. Yeah, okay, this one is fine. So yeah, here is the term. Sorry, if we reload it, so here you can see the container is not at the bottom, and this overflow error is shown. The image is not shown since I haven't passed an image path. Okay, that is correct image path. So to make it, I think, let me just, yeah, this one is fine. Let me hide it. Let me hide sign up page. Sorry, login page. Since we need the elevated button, sorry, this container to be at the bottom and this image to be at the top, we need to use stack. Okay, so I think we need to use this image dot set in the stack widget. Stack widget, and just remove the height from here. Wrap it is expanded. Okay, so it will take the available space. Here is children, and we have to provide rectangle this. And I think, yeah, this one is fine. So let us view the UI. Yeah, here you can see the UI has been updated, and I think we don't need to apply the padding thing. I think, yeah, we need to remove it. So remove the padding term, and we need the padding inside this column container and this column. Okay, so the element be inside it will be padded. Padding 10.0. Okay, yeah, this one is fine. Now what we need to do is, I think, height double dot infinity. So we need to place the image. Okay, so in the assets, here in the icons we have this image icons. So just paste it in the folder icons, and in assets images, here we have this image. Okay, so let us just paste it. Okay, so here we have this image available. Now since we need the image in login page, that is of this. Okay, this image. So what image we have here is, I think, log.png. Yeah, this one is the image that we need, log.png. Yeah, let us just reload it, cancel this. Unable to assets, load assets, I think, sorry for it. I think in the popsec, yeah, no error. So let me just restart once application. Okay, I think in the popsec we have done some mistake. Let us just do again. So let me just do it again. Yes, assets images slash, and same in here. I think slightly one space also can do mistake here, slash icon slash. So I think this has to be fixed. Yeah, this one is fixed. Now let us just, I think, let us keep height media with the help of media. Okay, media query dot of context dot, I think, height, yes, dot size dot height into 0.4. I think let it be. Yeah, this one is correct. Now we have to remove this debug sign. Okay. So for this, I think here we have, yeah, debug check banner false, make it false. Let it cancel this file. And in the login page, I think the corner should be more around it. Let it be 20. 20. Let us slightly use light color. Okay, slightly light color. This one is fine. So we will update this color, container color, later on. Okay. So if I click on here, email, here you can see the when I focus on this text field, the color has been changed to purple color, but below color, outside border color is black. Okay, so in this way you can identify, since we have used here like focus border and simply border only. So after this, here we have to, these both text are on center, so we have to fix it. Main axis alignment dot space built-in. Since it is in the row, so we have to use mean axis alignment. Okay, so here you can see. And but if we have here column, then we have to use cross axis alignment. Okay, so now again, I think elevated button, login, text, and this circle avatar is in the left side. So again, we have to use mean axis alignment dot center. We have to use spacing. Okay, so there will be spacing between each avatar. So radius, yeah, this one is fine. Now I think only, let us just, let me just remove this. I think night light. Okay, this one is fine. Let me remove my container. Okay, after this, what we have to do is, so we have finished this login, and so create account, sign up, and we have to use this images. Okay, so before that, we will optimize this code or sort on. We will we will reduce the code lines. Okay, so for this, what we can do is, let me just use. So here you can see we have this text editing controller, elevated button. So if I have to create the elevated button and this text editing controller in this sign up page, then again I have to create the same code. Okay, I need to rewrite this same code again and again. Each time if I have to use in other files, so this will duplicate the code. So for that, what we do is, so in the primary, we will use primary elevated button dot and same is for outline. Okay, primary outline button dot, and for the, I think it is needed for primary padding also, since padding is needed. Okay, primary padding, and I think what we need, yeah, primary text field dot, and here you can see, here I have defined the controller, text editing controller in this file. Again, if I have to use this sign up page UI, then again I have to define the same code multiple times. Okay, so again we will need the separate file for this controller only. So I think we will use primary text editing controller dot. Okay, so let us start by text editing controller. So class, yeah, class primary text editing controller. Then here we will have final email controller. Controller is equal to text editing controller, and we have to import this material dot dart. Okay, for the Android application. If it has been iOS, it will be, I think, Cupertino dot dart. So final password controller is equal to text editing controller. Then we have to dispose it. Okay, so dispose, dispose email controller dot dispose password controller dot dispose. So after this, now we will move to primary elevated button. So it need to be in stateless. Okay, sorry, as per my need. Here we can see we have used this, imported this Flutter material dot dart in here also, and in this login page also. So we will use later on. Okay, so I will show you the code. So here we have primary elevated button. So in the elevated button, what we have is this elevated button name, this background color, this fixed size, and this color of elevated button. Okay, and the text color. So here what we can do is final string button name. It is needed compulsory, so we use this. And final void call back, since it is the void return type. Okay, so void function. So back on press. I think it is also needed. So then final caller, and I think final we need size also. I think yeah, it also be can be do same easy. And after this, what we can do is yeah, in the constructor pass all the parameters. This is the named parameters. Okay, sorry, named constructor. Sorry, named parameters. Yeah, named parameters. So in here, what we can do is elevated button. And in the elevated button, at first we what we have is on press, and child. In the child text widget, we have button name. So after this, we have style. Okay, elevated button dot style and from. So the background color. So if we don't for this, if in other files, so if color is passed, it is good. If no color is passed, then we have this colors dot blue for now. Okay, so let it be blue gray. Yeah, and same for ground color. If color is passed, I think we have left out comma. Yeah, then it will be colors dot black. Okay, so and in the fixed size, if size is given, that size will be used. If not, then this size will be used. Okay, I think 300 comma 50. I think here also comma needed. Yeah, this one is good. Okay, so let me show the demo of it. We have UI of this login page, elevated button. Yeah, here elevated button you can see. I think we need also border radius. Okay, so let me fix it. Shape rectangle border radius circular 10.0. Okay, so we have done this. Now let me just remove this. Okay, on press as it is. Let me simply just remove this decoration. Okay, of it. So I have removed this, and in the primary elevated button we have this. So and instead of this elevated button, let me just use primary elevated button. In the button name we pass login, and in the on press leave as it is now. And let me just comment this code. Okay, and restart. Sorry, reload. Yeah, here you can see I haven't passed any color to the elevated button, so the default color is used. Okay, and same for the size. Suppose if I use color, I can use color here. So colors dot, let me use pink. So here you can see the pink color is used for both button name and elevated button. Okay, so let me just, I think, yeah, remove this. I think for the elevated button for this text color. Okay, so I think we can write final color text color. Okay, so yeah, this one is fine. Same for it. Text color. Yeah, if text color is not provided, then color dot black will be used. That is black color will be used. Okay. So now same for the outline button. Same code. And simply we will write this. Sorry, primary outline. Here you can see we have imported again Flutter material dot tag. Again, same code, same line of this code is imported again and again. Okay. So I think and in here again, okay. Elevated. Remove this elevated button. Outline button. And in the outline button, we don't need this background color. What we need is, I think, in the border side, yeah, border side color. If no color is given, then colors dot black will be used, and width will be, sorry, I think there is no width. Yeah, width is by default the width is I think one. Yes, by default it is one. So let me, and again in the primary padding. So why we need this is, like here you can see, I think, yeah, here you can see we have used padding multiple times, so it can be used multiple times. So instead of doing this, what we can do is, let me just use stateless. Okay, so we are doing this because it reduces the code length. Okay, and it helps us to optimize the code, and it helps to reduce the duplicate code. So it is better use to use this code. Okay, so primary padding, stateless, and final add inserts, and it will be padding, and again final widget. Since we need the, so here you can see in the login. After padding, we have this child. Okay, so this child is the widget. So what we can do is final widget child. So it is required. Yeah, required name parameter. So required this dot child. Now here we can do padding, and in the padding, so padding. If no padding is provided, then by default insert dot all this padding will be provided. Okay, and in the child, what we have is child. So yeah, this one is good one. So let me use it in here. So let me remove this padding, remove this widget, and let it be in the inside the primary padding. Okay, react with PRI and primary padding. So here you can see. Let me import this. So I reload it. So no changes here, as you can see. So we have imported this primary padding. So here in the child we have this column. So now this has been done. Elevated button is done. This is done. This is done. Now we have this primary text field. So stateless primary text field, and I think in the here what we need is this label text, this controller, and border side, and yeah, this one. So for this, and one thing to remember is that when I click on here, you can see here at the rate is not shown. Okay, for the email address. So also we need to change the keyboard type. That is keyboard appearance. So when I click on this email address, the at the rate need to be shown. So I think for this final text editing controller, I think it can be controller and final string. Let it be optional so that null value can be passed. Okay, label text and final let icon also be passed here, and final text input type and it be keyboard type, and after this parameters I think cannot start here, cannot start with underscore. So give comma so it will be easier for us to look on the code. Now in here we pass text form field. Okay, text form field in the controller, and I think for this another type, I think keyboard appearance, yeah, keyboard type is keyboard type, and what is need is decoration, input decoration. I think yeah, this one, input decoration, and in the label text, same as label text. In the I think in the suffix, I think okay, prefix icon, suffix icons means the icon at this right side will be called suffix icon, and at the left side it is called prefix icon. Okay, sorry. Now after this, what we have here is uh, keyboard type, and yeah, this border one. Okay, so we have to also design this border. So here already we have here is I think in the text field, yeah, this one border, input decoration, outline input border. Okay, so here we will use this one. Yeah. Okay, after using this text form field label text, and let me just from here I think comment this code, comment this code, and we will use primary text field. Okay, text field, yeah, this one controller. In the controller what we pass is email controller, and in the label text it is email address. Now same, copy, paste. Here is password controller, and here will be password. Now just reload the application. I think sorry, here comma is left. Reload application. Here you can see the same change. No any other effect is shown. Okay, we have removed this code. Still the code is the UI is same. So this is the output that we need. So this bottom overflow is shown. So to remove this error, what we need to do is for this column rapid single child scroll view. Okay, view. So with it, yeah, here you can see now no overflow error is shown, and now here you can see still the at the rate is not shown. So for now, here what we can do is keyboard type and text input type dot email address. So after I reload it, click on done, again click here, Now here you can see at the rate is shown. Okay, so this is the UI that has been done. Now what we need to update, I think. So here is it is same as it is, and I think this is good. This is good, and or remember me same. Oh, sorry. Here we need here. I think we need to remove this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now we have to import create the instance of text editing controller. I think controller is equal to primary text editing editing controller. So I think primary text editing controller. It is editing. So it has been imported. Now here is controller dot dispose. Now here we have created the instance of primary text editing controller. So simply we can write controller dot email controller and controller dot password controller. So here what we have done is like this. So let me just remove this code. Yeah, let me just remove this code. After this uh, elevated button, this can be removed. And now here you can see we have imported this Flutter material dot here and here also and here also, like here also. Okay. So instead of importing every time in each file, what we can do is, so in the const we can create the file const dot dart. Okay, and in here what we will do is export this. Okay, so I think we can export this. Sorry, export this, export, and same case for all others this imported path. Okay, so in the const import and select all, click Ctrl F2 and export. Okay, so this is the case. Now what we can see in here is we can simply remove all this, press Ctrl dot and import this. Okay, so here you can see we have removed unwanted path or okay, yeah, unwanted. So now later we will we will build the UI of sign up page. But before that, what we will do is simply optimize the code. So here we can have another file strings dot dart, again image dot dart, and here colors dot dart. I think this might be the case. Yeah. In the colors, what we can have is class common color, and here is static const and const then color c black color is equal to colors dot black. Okay, so import const. So this one and same for and c white color and c purple. In the elevated button, I think we need to have this primary elevated button color. So I think here we have to use this. Maybe we can use separate color. Okay. So in the colors dot dart static const, we have used static since we don't need to create the instance of this class. Okay, each time, and const is used since we know the value of this color already. Okay, so I think color c elevated button color is equal to colors dot blue, and let it be slightly light. Okay, and here is equal to, we can do same thing. Okay, so I think the box decoration we can do for this the colors static const color c container color is equal to colors dot green, and we can change this color. Okay, then let us just change it to this light one, and is equal to, after this text field remove it, login page common color dot c container color, sorry, common container color, and same for it text color. Now after this like in here we have given this images path. Okay, But if the code base is large and we have to update the image path, then it might be hectic to find out the image. So instead of this, so we will create the code like this for this image also. Okay, so class common image. So after this, what we can do is static const string, then I. So I log is equal to set slash images slash log dot png. Okay, so this is the case. Now after this, we have to use it in the login page. So here you can see common image dot I log. So we have to import it. So let us place this path in the const. Where is const? Yeah, okay, here. So here also export it. Okay, we have to export it. Now in the common image, remove this, and same for the strings. Like strings means here we can see we have this login email address. This type of string value must be placed in the one class. Okay, so class common string. So for it we can write this as, I think we can write this, we can create the instance of it. Okay, so we'll write final string. I think maybe we can write const string, or may not be. And yes, login is equal to login. I think we can write just simply const. Only static can be declared as const, so we can write final. Then we have so here we have this text. Okay, so now we can use this text as, let us just create the instance of it. So final text is equal to common string. So we have created the instance of it. Let us just, I think, yeah, import it, then place export this path, and let us export it. Then we have cancel this, cancel color, string login. Then what we can simply write is double dot infinity instead of this text dot yes login. Okay, like this we can write. And same here. So here we have it. Now we will reload the application. Okay, after we reload the application, here you can see we have, okay, so let it just be reload. So here you can see we have no changes. Okay, so same as it is, all are as it is. So I think we have to use here safe area, so the mobile UI will not be interfered. Okay, so copy it, let's just return with safe area. Safe area. Okay, so let me reload the application. Yeah, here you can see the UI has been changed now. After this, I think the container color might be the slightly, let it be slightly white. Yeah, this one is fine, and let us make the container top right be 30 and 30. So if we make this change, yeah, here you can see the change has been seen. So now after this login, and here you can see we have this image.asset. Okay, so we have to make like this primary image also. Okay, so for this what we can do is simply primary image dot. So it has to be stateless, and stateless is primary image, and remove this path, import const, then in here image.asset, and here we have to pass the path. Okay, so final string path, it is the image path, and I think we have also passed the final box fit, and we have to pass the final double height. So sorry, height, final double width. So now in the constructor pass the parameters, so it has been passed. Now in the image asset we have to pass this path, okay, path, and in the fit, if the fit value is not provided, then by default it will be boxfit.cover. And for the height also, I think instead of using like this media query each time, we can simply have widget to get the screen size. Okay, sorry for it. In your widget get screen size dot, and we have size, get screen size and build context context, and I think we have to input, so const, then return media query, media dot of context dot size. Okay, so this will take the size of the screen. So here what we can write is simply final size is equal to, sorry, get screen size and context and import. I think it has been imported. Yeah, it has been imported. Now in the const, where is const? Now export it. Export. So remove it. Now here we can write, sorry, if height is not provided, then size, the screen size will be taken, then height into, I think maybe we can write height 0.4. Yeah, and if width is not given, width, and if size dot width is not given, then let it be 0.6. Okay, so I think this might be the case. Yeah, okay, then here what we can do is, in the login page we can simply comment this. If I run this code, here you can see no image is shown. So now we will write primary image, input this image. Now export in the const, export. Now in the login page, remove this path. Now primary image, in the path we have to give the common image dot I log. So like this, and we have to give the, I think we have to give image width. Okay, okay, then get screen size context dot width into, I think also we don't have to give width. Oh, we don't need to write this. Okay, then let me reload the application. Yeah, here you can see, I think it might be the, let me just 0.8. Okay, this is fine. So if I keep 0.8, it is fine. So now after this, it has been done. Primary image loading. So remove this code. Now here what you can see is, let me show it. In the text widget, we have given the text style each time for every other text. Like here also different size style, and here also different size and style. So instead of doing this, what we can do is, we can, in the theme, we can create a file, a theme, and in that we will give all the required theme, and that theme will be applied to overall application. Okay, so what we can do is simply use a theme. Okay, so in the theme folder, app theme dot dart. Okay, so let me close all this file. So app theme. So here what we can do is, currently I have built only login page. Okay, so now I have created all the required necessary step, so it will be easier for us to develop the application easier and faster. Okay, so now what we can do is, final light theme is equal to theme data dot light. I think we need to input, yeah, const light dot copy width, and let in the colors we need the color. I think static const c, sorry, color c scaffold background color is equal to colors dot white, and instead of using colors dot white, it will be slightly, okay, this color is equal to, yeah, this one is better. So scaffold background color, so common color dot c, sorry, scaffold background color. So here we have to imply this. Okay, so let me just do it, and in the main dot dart, let us change it. So remove this theme, completely theme, and here we have app theme. Okay, so in the app theme, yeah, app theme, and app theme dot light theme, sorry, app theme dot light theme. Okay, so we have created the constructor of this class and access it. Okay, so it is the shortcut. So now let me reload the application. Here you can see the color has been changed. Okay, so I think let us just slightly use white color, slightly more white color. Okay, so that it will be fine. So this is the updated code. Okay, now what we can do is, so this is for the scaffold. Now here we have, I think, yeah, input decoration theme. This will be the for this like text field, okay, for this text field. And input decoration theme, input decoration theme. And here what we can do is border outline input border, and border radius dot circular, here 10.0, and border side colors dot purple. So if we do like this, then for like what we can have is, so let me show it. If we do this, then for focus border also same code, also then for error border also same code. Like here the code has been repeated multiple times, okay. So I think the colors also we need more color, okay. Copy paste, see red color and red. So here what we need to do is, so let us just remove it. So what we can do is, instead of this, let us define a function. So it will be static border, it will be private, and if we don't pass the color, by default that color will be this color, okay. Color is equal to common color dot c black color, okay. If we don't pass the color to this function, by default this black color will be passed. And outline input border, yeah, then here we can pass this, I think, yeah, border radius and this, I think, yeah, like in this border radius circular and in the border side color. If we don't pass the color, by default this color will be passed, and if we pass the color will be passed, okay. So let us do it, and let us define with 1.0. Now after this, what we can do is we can simply remove this all code. Now in the border it will be, we don't pass anything. In the focused border and color, in the color what we will pass is common color dot c purple color. So since it is here it is optional, so it is not named parameters, okay. So if we do like, I think, yeah, we can do also like this and common color, I think, yeah, this and color, okay. Like this we can do also like this. So instead of doing this, I will do this, yeah, this one is better. And in the error border common color dot c red color, okay. So after this, what we can do is, this has been done. In the, if we don't pass the color, then by default this color will be passed to the border side. So here you can see in the border side we have passed this color of arguments. So here you can see if we pass the color, this color will be passed to the border side, okay. So if I reload it, so here you can see the same. And in the primary text field, I think we don't need this, okay. We don't need this. Simply we will remove this code, okay. Sorry, we will remove this code. So we have removed this code, and still the same UI will be shown, okay. So here you can see when I click on this text field, the color of this border side is changed to purple color. So if I, so let me just show the demo. If I change it to red color, sorry, see red color, okay, let it to be reload. So here you can see the color has been changed to red, okay. So now after this purple color, now this is for the input decoration theme. Now it has been done. Now we have to make for the text theme also, text theme, and in here I think, yeah, this one, text theme, let it be title small, then in here text style color common color dot c black color, comma, then font size will be, I think it may be 18, and font weight, let it be font weight dot w600, okay. So save it now, comma, so it might be separated, and let us just copy this text style, and then body large, I think we don't need body large, it may be body medium. So in the body medium, I think 500 will be fine, and sorry, body small, in here also black color, it's 416, And after this, for the level, this level, we can have level small. And for the level small, I think we can have 15, and we can have a 500. Now this is the text thing, okay? So I think, yeah, this one is the fine. Now after this text theme, what we can have is uh, elevated button theme, okay? Elevated button theme. So elevated button theme data, and here what we can do is style. I think the, yeah, style, elevated button dot style from, and what we can simply pass here is border, I think shape, and rounded rectangle border radius dot circular 10.0, okay? And I think in here also we can pass the, maybe another thing what we can pass in here, we cannot pass, I think this might not be the case. Let it just be, yeah, we will, for currently now we only pass this, okay? Style from, I think we can pass the text style, sorry, what is it, sorry for your text style, yeah. Text style, and see black color, I think font size, I think W600, I think this one is correct. uh, yeah, instead of passing static text style, let just it has been in the primary elevated, like where the users can pass the text color, okay? So colors, I think yeah, in here, remove this, we can remove this, and comma, and I think for the elevated button, outline button also same, outline button theme, okay? So same here as it is here, sorry, and outline button theme, outline button theme data, and same here button, yeah. So we have passed the theme, okay? So like currently I will show you the live demo example of this elevated button, okay? So let me just show you demo. So here we pass this, okay? We remove this, and let me just show you, let me this 60, okay? So if I do like this, you will see change. Yeah, so here you can see the rounded elevated button, okay? So here we can simply put 10. So same as for this outline button. So we have done this, now we have to apply this theme of text, okay? So to apply the theme of text, where is login page? I think we need login page, yeah. This is the login page we have. Now to apply the theme of, okay, common color, primary padding, yeah, instead of this in the yes login. So let me just show you dot demo, instead of passing theme, so theme dot of context dot text theme dot body. So here we can have body, I think not body, title small, okay? Title small, I think here in the app theme we have only title small only, I think title small, yeah. We can have title medium also, title medium, and let it be 24, and let it be 700. So let in here title medium, okay? So let me just show you the demo. Here you can see the title has been changed, and since here only black color is shown, but in the app theme we have provided the black color. So if I want to change the color of text for this specific text, then I can simply do is copy with, okay? And in the color, so let me use common color dot c, let me use red color. So here this error cannot be null, so here you can use this, okay? So if I reload, so here you can see the color has been updated, okay? So let me just undo it, we don't need it. So style, and for this text, and now what we can do is remember me, okay? And in the style, good, and here you can see the UI has been updated, okay? So here simply we can see the changes. Now after this, I think here you can see when I type the text in this, inside the text field is white. So for this, what we can do is, I think the primary text field, yeah, in here style theme dot of context dot text theme dot body small, So here you can see the changes even shown. Okay. Uh, okay. And I think in the level text also, let me just do one thing. Level is small. Level is small. Let me see later. Okay. What will be the change? See purple. I think I think it hasn't been, yeah, okay. This has been applied successfully. Okay. Let me just be black color. Now after we have done this, I think there is no need to change anything now. So this has been done successfully. Is this same text widget pattern? Okay. So here is also same widget text pattern. Same like a same. So instead of doing this, we can create a widget. Okay. So I think we can create a widget maybe in here. We can create the widget here. Build text dot, and I think in here we can have the widget like build text and here you can see, okay, let me just, so we have this, okay, this text, then style, and the style is same for until this text thing, and we have slightly changing either this body small, body large, or title small. Okay, so this only value is changing. Okay, so what we can do is we can simply create required string text. So for the build context, and remove this, sorry for it. I think I need to cancel all. Yeah, Flutter material, don't import it. It is used so that the proper widget is navigated or located. Okay, so the widget is located properly, and required string, and I think in here we need the function. Okay, so text style, and we need the function, and the function will be text theme, and let it be theme select. So after this we can simply write return text, and the text, at first we have text, sorry, text and style. In the style, what we can have is theme dot of context dot this, and I think here is required is needed. Okay, yeah, required is needed. Yeah, required is needed. Just place comma, and I think since it is a function, so we can have theme select, and text style in here. What we have can be assigned to the parameter text theme dot of context dot text theme. Sorry, not here, not here. Okay, so let me just pass comma. So here what we have done is context is used to locate the widget, and you have the text is needed compulsory to be passed, and also the select, that is which theme. So either it is body small, body large, or whatever it is. Okay, so it is the function theme select. In the theme select we have passed the text theme. Okay, so in the text theme. So now here what we can do is we will move to login text. Let me just try it. Import this build text. Okay, yeah, build text text in the context text dot as login, and in the theme select we have this function. Okay, theme and theme select. So here we have theme, so let it write theme. So we have to access this. So what was it? Body, I think body medium might be, and isn't returnable, so we have to null check operator. So I think we can write like this. Now if I comment this line, sorry, I reload the application. So here you can see the same is on, so either instead of body medium it is title medium. So I reload the application. Yeah, here you can see the changes have been seen successfully. Okay, so like this I think we have to build for this another. Yeah, here it is body small. Okay, so let me this sign up text button, I must be routed to back to the sign up, sorry, sign up page. Yeah, sign up page. So the UI for sign up is this one. Okay, so this is the UI for sign up. So what we can do is, let me remove the, yeah, after this let us just copy same code. This same code will be used. Okay, and sign up page, so it will be easier for us. Just simple copy and paste sign up page, and let us start export it, and const export, Now remove this. In a controller, I think in the controller we need now username and phone. Final username equal to text controller, and final equal to text controller. Now dispose it. Dot dispose. Now let us remove this, import this. Now after this, I think in the sign up page, remove this login page, build text, const, we have to remove this. And in the common string also let us sign up and your email. So now after this controller dot dispose, and I think ilog, same image, and in the text I think it must be yes sign up, and title medium controller dot email controller, same, and simply here. And so here it must be username controller, and here must be phone controller. So for the phone we need the keyboard appearance of having number on the, okay, so keyboard type text input type dot phone. So with this only the keyboard having number is shown, okay. So now after this, I think in the UI what we have here, by signing up you agree to terms and services. So I think we don't need this widget, row widget in the elevated button. Yes, sign up. So it is. Now let me remove this, and I think we also don't need this, and we also don't need this. Sorry, yeah. After this, here we have it. We need to have final, let it be final string. Oh, okay, so we don't need it. Now, yes, have account, and here we need yes login. Now, okay, after this, what we need to have is, let me in the main dot have is sign up page, okay, sign up page. So I will reload it. So the UI is shown successfully, okay. So here I think the label text need to be updated. Yeah, this label text must be updated. Password, yes, username, yes, phone. Sorry, yes, phone. Sorry, phone. Now after this, in the UI what we need to have is this checkbox and this term, okay. So for this, I think since in this same row content we have this terms of services and privacy policy of different colors. So here what we can do is, this is after this before elevated button. So row children checkbox and value true, and in on, I think in on submitted it might be. Let me just write this code again. Checkbox value, sorry, true. So if you pass any value, now it is exit. So since in here we have different color text, okay. So what we can do is rich text and text span. So text span and children, in the children we have text span and text. I think it might be, let it be by signing up. Okay, 1 2 3 4, let us just place it. So in the UI orange same overflow error is shown. So for this what we can do is simply expand it, so it will take the available space, okay. So here you can see, yeah, I think the little space is required. I think space and space, and yeah, perfect now. So the UI is seen perfectly, okay. So now after this, what we can do is, okay, now After this, this UI has been updated. Sign up, login. So when I click on this login, I must be moved back to this login page. Okay, so for this there is two steps. So I will show you first one step. So blue color, I think in coil on tab. So this is the case here. Okay, on tab. When I click on this, I must be moved to this. Okay, navigator dot sorry of context dot push material page route. Sorry, route context. So in here login page. Yeah, this is the case. So if we keep doing this routing process, the stack the what is called the path will be stored. So that might be the case. So instead of doing this, so let me. So for currently, if I will show you the demo. So if I click on login, I am is moved to this login page. Okay, so same as for sign up page. So now instead of doing this, so let me do one thing is in the routes. So in the routes, what we can do is there is route folder, routes.dart, again route name.dart. So class route name, we pass the route name. Okay, so static const and string r login is equal to login, and same for sign up. Okay, r sign up. Now in the routes, what we need is let us first move to main.dart, and in here if I do sorry on generate route, so here you can see let me let it be just load. So here you can see route dynamic, this is the function. So complete copy this path in the route class route. So we can simply write routes there, and here we can write. So based on this, what we can do is create a function. Okay, so route dynamic, and the function will be generate route settings and settings. Okay, so instead of doing this, sorry, and import it return type. Okay, so here we have switch settings dot name. So in here either we have settings dot name or settings dot argument. Argument is used when we have to pass the data of one file to another file. Okay, so currently we have this name. Based on the name, the routing will be possible. Okay, so switch, yes, I think so. Here, yeah. And for now, currently return null only. Return anything. Okay, so for now, and in here we have the switch case. Okay, case. At first it is, I think, sorry, at first it is case route name dot rl. So we have to import it. I think, sorry, it is not needed here. Login, and so simply what we have here is navigator dot push route return material page route tiny page down generate route. So the here is, oh sorry, here we can pass this material page route context login, sorry, login page. So same like this, case and case are sign up page. Okay, sign up page, and here in the return, here we have to pass the another function. Okay, so route, let it be static route dynamic error route. Okay, so return material page route context. It has to be scaffold and body center child text error. So this is the case here and return error route. Okay, so now what we have here is login page, sign up page, route name. So let us just in the const export this route. Okay, in the export we have this. Now in here also we have to this. Okay, then so on generate route, sorry, routes dot. I think in the route what we have is, so we have to make this static. So we have made it static. Route dot generate. Sorry, we have to import it. Dot generate route. Remove simply it. Now I will reload the application. Now in here I think so in the login page. Okay, so we will make change here in sign up page. So if we tap on here, what we will make this that navigator dot of context dot push replacement named. So this will remove the stat of the path if we move to another screen. Okay, so route name dot r login. Okay, now same case in login page. Okay, just move downward. Body medium, yeah, this. And now in here, I think yes. Yeah, no, sorry. In here, sign up, and in here, yes, sign up. Yeah, sign up. So I will reload it. So if I click on this sign up, here you can see I am is routed to sign up page. If I click on login, login. Okay. So this is the way we can do the routing, and this makes us easier to have less error and have the properly assigned routing. Okay, so we will have it. So this is the sign up page. This has been finished. Now in the forgot password, OTP verification, and this change password. Okay, so now what we can do is forgot password, and let me just remove all this path. Add this, add theme widget. I think in the auth folder we need another, let's say, verification. So in the verification what we have is forgot password page dot dot, again OTP verification page dot dot, and then change password page dot dot. Let start from forgot password stl forgot password page scaffold, sorry, f bar title text forgot password. And now here what we have is, I think, leading icon button icon, sorry, on paste. And now in the icon what we have is icons dot arrow back. Okay, so now here we can have background colors dot pink. Let be pink accent, body, sorry, column, children, and I think in the spacing also we need something, sorry, the spacing 10.0. Then as for the UI we have this image. Okay, so primary image, yeah, primary image. Then we have this text. Then for this text, build text. So build text context text will be, please enter your email to send OTP code. Then in the theme select it will be I think t dot body medium might be fine. Yeah, This might be fine and not null. So after this, and we have this text field, okay, and primary text field controller will be, I think, what will be it be? I think it needs to be stateful, okay. Yeah, it needs to be stateful. We have to create the instance of primary text string controller editing controller. Yeah, this one is fine. And controller dot email controller and level, I think level also. And so we need to create the instance of text, okay. Final text is equal to common, yeah, common string. So here you can pass tx dot, yes, yeah, email address and keyboard type also. And text input type dot email, I think, yes, email, sorry, email address. Yeah, this is fine. Now what we have here is button. So for the button, primary elevated button name is send code, and for now leave as it is. And in the path we have to pass the images. So for this, forgot password.png, then forgot password.png, I forgot password, forgot password.png. Yeah, I think why image is not so, sorry, password forgot, password forgot.png. Okay, so this is the best case. Now image dot I forgot password. So now here we move to this login page. Okay, so we move to this login page, and when I click on this forgot password, I must be moved to the equalizing inquel. I think instead of writing this inquel each time, I think we need to have this on press function here. Okay, so I think we can have on press function in build text, and here we can have void call, sorry, void callback on press. So optional, and I think in here we can pass inquel on tap, sorry, on tap on pressed. Yeah, this is the function that we pass. So after this, I think we don't need to pass inquel. We can move this, just copy this, then remove this widget, and I think on pressed, it is not suitable. Yeah, this one is best case. And same for the login page in the forgot password, I think. Yeah, in here. Let us just remove it on paste. And this is the best case. Instead of writing that. So here is, instead of this, R forgot password. So we move to this route name, and here is, so R forgot password, and in the routes also we have to change. So let us just create the pages. Okay, stl OTP verification page, stl change password page. Now in the routes, copy, paste. Sorry. So it has been managed properly. So let us just remove this. Now in the forget password. So if I click on this login page forget password, I will be moved to our forget password. So let us click on this. So here you can see we have been moved to this forget password. Okay. So please enter your email to send OTP code, and let it be in the forgot password. Let us have this under the primary padding. Okay, primary padding, and let us, yeah, this one. I think in it height needs to be get screen size context dot with, sorry, height into 0.6, so it will be fine. Okay, this might not be the case, so 0.5, yeah, this is the best case. Now in the email address, so here you can see when I try to give the value, this is shown, so I have to pass the single side scroll view. Single side scroll view. Okay, so I will reload it. Okay, so this is removed. So here you can see this has been removed. Okay, so after I click on send code, I must be moved to this OTP verification. Okay, so for this, so what we can do is, okay, send code on pressed OTP verification page. Okay, send code on pressed OTP verification page. In here, sorry, in here the UI is image, then this text, and this input the field where the verification code is entered. So for this, we can do is, so in this primary image path, we have to pass the image. Okay, so for this, I think not this one, not this one, OTP image dot png. So OTP image dot png, common image dot iotp. Now if I, so in the forgot password page, if I click on this, okay, so I must be navigated to the OTP verification page. Navigator dot of context dot push named, and name dot r forgot password. So reload application. So here I have to pass the routing again. So in here on pressed r login. So yeah, here you can see I have been routed back to login page. Say after I click on send code. Sorry, I have been routed to same place. Sorry, R OTP verification. It needs to be OTP verification. So OTP verification. So here we need a bar. So let us do this a bar of forgot page. Okay, password page. A bar OTP verification. And here if click on R forgot password, and here the UI will be changed. Okay, yeah, the UI will be changed. Now here we need this pin put. Okay, so first of all I think let us just create this change password page, then we will create this pin put. Okay, with the help of package. So I think let us just copy this bar. I think the UI is same. Okay, so let us just copy this and in this here and change password page, make it stateful. Then in your final controller is equal to primary text editing controller. Okay, so in here we have in the final pw1 is equal to text editing controller. So copy this pw1 dispose pw2 controller dot dispose. So after this OTP verification, we cancel this. Build text, it is not needed. Login page is not needed. It is not needed. So now what we can do is change password. Okay, in the change password, if I click on back button, I must be moved to our OTP verification. And I think what was the UI? Please enter new password. Please enter new password. Then button name will be change password. I think yeah, this is not needed. Sorry, this is not needed. And let me just when I click on where is OTP verification. When I click on this, where is it? Yeah, when I click on send button, I think verification. Yeah, on here in a verify button. Navigator dot of context dot push push name route name dot r change password. Yeah, this one is correct. Reload. And now if I click on this verify change password. Okay, so let me just so in the change password let the column be and here be body. Sorry, not like this. Okay, is primary padding. It will be primary padding and the image will be, I think the image is change password. So image is change password dot png. I change password. Change password. Yeah, this one. No, forget password. It is not needed. Change password. Where is the image? I change password. Yeah, this is the best case, I think. And let me just do one thing. Sorry, cross axis alignment dot center. Yeah. Okay, then after this, what we can do is, sorry, here we haven't passed given the text field. Okay, primary text field controller dot pw1 controller label text password. and same as email. I think password to confirm password. Now I reload it. Okay, so it has been shown successfully. Okay, so now we have done this successfully. Now in the OTP verification, we have to use pinput package. Okay, so that is pinput Flutter package. So this is the pinput Flutter package. For this, press Ctrl Shift P, and in the dependency pinput. Okay, so pinput. So you can see this is the demo. So here we can do is we can simply just copy this code. So in the OTP verification, so what we can do is widget build input. So we have to import it. So this package has been imported. Now copy with decoration not null. So instead of writing this much code, what we can do is so I will show you simple short code. Okay, widget build input. So I think not this like this. So in here color is equal to common color dot c black color, and here is pin theme. Okay, like in here what we have used pin theme. So let it be, and let it be with be 45. I think 45 will be fine. Yeah, 45. And what does it need? Return type widget. Remove this, and then I think decoration. Box decoration color. Sorry, it's not circular. 15.0, and the border dot all color. So color in the color is passed, and I think with 1.0. Okay, so let me just remove this code. Build input. So here what we can have is I think so verify in the verification code. Yeah, pinput, and in the pinput here we have length. Let's be 6, and default pinput is build pinput. What was it? So here is pinput, and in focus we pass the color common color dot c purple color, and submitted input build put and common color dot c blue color. I think blue color will be fine here. So here comma is left, and if I reload it, so I will move back to change password. Here you can see input. Okay, so this to remove this, simply single child scroll view. Okay, now this error will not be shown if I try to give value. And here you can notice one thing, that is this the pattern of this bar is same. Okay, in both this same screen. So here you can have it. Sorry, widgets. In the widget we can have a bar style dot. So in here a bar style. Here what we can have is now required string text, and then I think maybe icon, yeah, icon, and then void callback on pressed. Okay, so let us just import. Now return a bar. Yeah, in the title text we pass the text, and in the leading what we pass, I think, yeah, icon button in the sorry, in on pressed, and in the icon icon dot arrow back. Let's just remove this icon. Okay, so this will be fine. Yeah, I think this will be fine in here. Okay, so now what we can do is simply go to forget password. Okay, forget password. So let us just copy this and remove this app bar, and app bar style. So import it. Now text forgot password on pressed. So navigator dot push our login. If we click backs, okay, so let it use in the OTP verification page. Bar style, remove unwanted, or then forget password. Then here OTP, I think OTP verification. Yeah, this one, and in the change password, same as it is. So import it, change password, then our what was it? I think, yeah, OTP verification. Now I think in this also what we can do is in the app bar. Let me just show you. Automatically false, and okay. Now in the change password, when I click on this primary elevated button, I will be moved back to our login. Okay, and here so I want to show you one thing. I have reload. So if I click on back, this is shown, and here you can see one thing. In the app bar, no background color is shown properly. Okay, so what we, instead of giving the background color in here, we can change, or we can give the color in theme. Okay, so what was in the theme? I think, yeah, here is the theme. So let us give app bar theme. So app bar theme, and background color, I think color dot pink, or maybe in here we give color for background. Okay, so maybe static const color c app bar color is equal to colors dot pink. Okay, so in the app bar theme, common color dot c. I think, yeah, this one. And title text style. Okay, text style color, common color dot c black color, and font size 20, font weight dot w600. And after this what we have is this one is correct. Okay, in the icon theme, so icon theme data color, common color dot c black color, and the size of theme will be 25 lit. Okay, so here we have done this. Yeah, here you can see the forgot password. Sorry, the app bar color has been changed. Okay, so this is the final UI. So let me just give the summary of all of it. Okay, so let's collapse all of it, and let me show this. Okay, so at first we created the Flutter project, then in the YAML file we have this pinput package and then this assets, so that we can access the images and icons from those folders, okay, instead of giving the static path of the image. So here is the assets folder, and in the lib currently in the course we have const, that is the commonly used data that is access overall application. Okay, so in the const we have exported so that we don't have to import it multiple times, and same for the images, so it can be used overall across the app, and same for strings. And in the primary it is used so that we don't have to use widget multiple times in different file. Okay, so having same features. So same for this primary image and same for all of this. And in the routes we have, in the one is route name and another is route, so it makes us easier to navigate the route. Okay, and in the theme, this theme is applicable to overall application and it helps to apply the theme for all the apps, sorry, for overall application. Okay, and in the widget it is the widget that is used for the application is used here. So in the model current we don't have anything, and main dot and auth login page. So here is the login page and here is the verification page. And I think in the this instead of this circle avatar, so what we can do is we can have model. Okay, auth model social icon model dot. We will create a class icon model, and since it will consist of a list of images, so list string path, and social icon model require this dot path, and after this class social icon. After this what we have is final list. Based on the social icon model we will pass the image. Okay, so social icons is equal to social icon model in the path common image dot I Facebook. So likewise this I Google I Apple, yeah, this one is correct. And now after this in the login page what here we have is, yeah, this I think circle avatar circle, yeah, in here in the list dot generate, instead of this what we will have is social icons. So here it will be static. Okay, and social icon dot, let's just import it, dot social icons dot path dot length. Based on the given path the length will be of it. So now if I have, then in the circle avatar what we have is background color. Now we will need one more color. Okay, copy, sorry, see transparent color start transparent. Now after this what we will do is common color dot c transparent color radius 25, and background image asset image. In what we will have is social, I think in the asset is there in, no, it is social, sorry, social icon dot social icons 0 dot path dot index. Okay, so if I reload it, So here you can see the social icon has been shown successfully. So if I suppose this remove this background color and reload the application, so here you can see the slightly another color is shown in background. Okay, so that's why we have done it. Do it. So what does it do is social icons. So in here what we have is social icons. This first model is reference and the path of this image is shown. So like it UI for this login and sign up. So let me show you demo again. If I click on sign up, I will be moved to sign up page. Okay, and if I click on login page, forget password, send code, verification, verify, then change password, then login. So this is the complete UI of auth. Then now in next video we will make the UI of home page. Okay, so this is the home page. So in this way we will make the UI of home page like this container and this bottom navigation bar and the product model. Okay, so this is the video for it now.